Welcome back to the final segment of Morning Live. The inaugural She Powers SA Women's Leadership Conference is set to focus on driving an ecosystem to empower and promote women participation in all business sectors. The conference is to be held in Johannesburg on the 15th of November and is determined to offer solution-based interventions and create more access that stop women from participating equally in an economy driven by males. While the gathering hopes to create opportunities that translate to jobs in the end. Here to share more on the seminar, we're joined by the co-founder, Nomsa Nteleko. You look stunning. Morning. It's great to have you on the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Let's talk about just the relevance and the concept of this event. You're one of the co-founders. So how did it come about, and what was the thinking behind having an event such as this one?
I think the background is coming from the fact that I am an entrepreneur myself. I have been running my business for the past 6 years. So I understand the challenges that women experience in business, to ensure that the businesses become successful. And also, having that ecosystem that will assist women, trading with one another. And for that reason, I wanted to ensure that we can help and build and grow other women businesses in South Africa, because it's such a need. You don't see a lot of women leading in South Africa, specifically running their own businesses. So that's basically where it came from. I met with my co-founder, which is Theo Changa. She's running her own HR company. So then, the business, the She Powers was born from that.
All right, but the event also aims to sort of bridge the gap, or the inequality gap between males and women, especially when we look at being female entrepreneurs. How far behind or how well advancing are we as South Africa in trying to advance access for women in business and equal opportunity for women in business?
We're not very far, and the reason for that is purely because culturally, women are not expected to be in boardrooms, and purely because of that, you're not necessarily always, given those opportunities. So what we're saying is that we don't actually have to wait for those opportunities. You need to take advantage of the space that you are in, excel in whatever that you do, so that your work speaks for itself. And it is important that as women, we actually work together. Not in the absence of men, obviously, but we need to ensure that we press on and we drive, the growth and the success of women in different industries.
All right. Talk to us about some of the speakers that will be at this event.
It's quite exciting, really. We have speakers from corporate leaders as well as entrepreneurs. Akona Nguga, she's a group director with Bidvest. We have Lira. And the reason we actually brought Lira on board was the fact that as an entrepreneur, she's made it. She's managed to transcend between different cultures. She's an international singer, and she's managed to keep her brand impeccable. We'll also have entrepreneurs, women who started businesses and are running their businesses successfully. So it is a mixture of women who are very powerful and who have succeeded, in the course they've chose to run. We've got Tanya Miranda, who is a director at PwC. So these are women who are working for big brands, and there are opening spaces for women to be able to be taken seriously and be in a position to lead, which is what we need.
All right. And what would you like the people who come to the event to walk away with? What are they going to gain by coming to this event?
I think what is important is that you should not wait for any other person to tell you that it's okay for you to lead. The leadership starts within. That is one of the things that we're going to be talking about, to say lead yourself first. If you lead yourself, you will be in a position to lead a nation. And secondly, it is possible to succeed. We're looking for authentic leaders. So we will be in a position to assist you and help you lead, even though, businesses are going through turbulent times. We'll be in a position to have those discussions and guidance on how to ensure that you navigate your way in ensuring that businesses succeed. I mean, when we look at small businesses in South Africa, it should be at the center of growth, because this is where we'll be in a position to create employment, you know, so yeah.
You spoke about turbulent times, and looking at our current economic climate, you know, a lot of people can be intimidated, people who actually want to start their own businesses, women in particular, seeing as you're also a woman entrepreneur. What sort of advice would you give to those people who are intimidated purely by the current state of our economy? You know, people may not trust that their business will be able to get off the ground. What are just some of the creative ways that people can, you know, navigate this period?
Two things. I think the first thing is you have to take that leap of faith. Secondly, one of the reasons we have formed She Powers SA is because we're creating an ecosystem that will be able to assist women to do business with one another. Also, go into the market as a collective to attract, you know, be it investors, be it clients who will be in a position to do business with ourselves. Collaborating in business is, you cannot succeed if you're not collaborating with like-minded people and people who will complement your business. So I would say, you know, go take the leap of faith, because we need more businesses, especially in turbulent times. But we're creating a space that is safe, a space for you that will give you that opportunity to succeed beyond the limits or beyond any stumbling blocks that may come your way.
All right, phenomenal. All the best with She Powers SA. Thank you so much for coming on the show, and all the best going forward.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
That was the co-founder of the inaugural She Powers SA Women's Leadership Conference, Nomsa Nteleko. She was speaking to us about how they are dedicated to creating platforms that will educate and help uplift the lives of women through economic participation. All right, we got a couple of social media responses for you.